Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody is doing good. Well, today here I'm with a video with expectations and reality as an Indian mom here in Mexico. From the messages that I receive and from the comments that I receive here on social media, I have a feeling that people have certain expectations about me as an Indian mom here who's been living here in Mexico for a long time. So I thought I will show you the reality of myself as an Indian mom here or as an Indian living here in Mexico. So this video is about that. The first and foremost expectations that people have about me for living here for almost more than 9 years is that I speak Spanish fluently. Hola amigos, bienvenidos a mi canal. ¿Les sorprende que está hablando en español? Es que algunos de ustedes siempre me piden que haga mis videos. Well, let me break the bubble. I don't. I do speak Spanish, I do understand Spanish, but not very fluently. I take a lot of time to frame a sentence in my mind, especially because I'm thinking, whether I'm right, I'm conjugating the words right, and I do make a lot of mistakes while speaking. But yes, I'm trying to improve it every day. So most of them think that because we are living here in Mexico, I speak Spanish really well, and they talk to me, they just start off the conversation by speaking in Spanish. And then the reality is... ¿Tiene algo en alguno... ¿Tiene opciones en vegetariano?
¿De opciones de qué, perdón?
Vegetariana.
Sí, de...
I tell them, ¿puedes hablar despacito, por favor? Or I ask them, ¿hablas inglés? Which means, can you speak slowly, please? Or I tell them, do you speak English? And then we start off speaking in English. Or if that person doesn't speak English at all, then I try to make small sentences, or I ask them to speak slowly, and then we start talking. From my videos or from the stories that I post on Instagram, many of you or many of my friends think that I'm traveling all the time. I'm with my camera and I'm traveling everywhere and capturing videos. But that's not true. I'm not traveling. I wish I was traveling all the time. But no, because of many reasons, because of the leave or because of my kids going to school, there are many reasons that I cannot, and of course the money too, that I can't travel all the time. But yes, we love exploring places. We love going out all the time. So whenever we get a chance, we do go out. But it's not that I'm traveling all the time. It's only when there is a long weekend or when there are vacations for the kids that we try to travel. The next thing that people think, especially Indians who are coming here to Mexico, they think that I know everything about the immigration or the visa procedure and such things, because they keep asking me questions about the visa procedure and how to apply for the visa here in the embassy and many such things. But guys, let me tell you, it's even if I know few things, I cannot really tell that or help you with those things, because these things keep changing. So if I tell you something and you go with those documents, and if that's not the one, then I don't want you to be in trouble, or I don't want myself to be in trouble in giving you such wrong information. So don't think that I know everything. It's better to check with the embassy. It's better to ask them directly what documents you need or how to go about it. I can give you a brief procedure as to what I did while we came here, but I cannot really give you updated information as what is happening in the embassy or about the visa procedure. So please don't think, don't have that expectations that I know everything about these immigration and visa procedure. The next thing that people think is I know Querétaro in and out. Yes, I have lived here in Querétaro for the last 7 years, and people think that I know all the restaurants, all the pubs, or all the nightclubs or all the places that we could visit from Querétaro. They keep asking me questions as to where to go or which restaurant is good. Well, I am not an expert in all that. The reality is, I need a GPS even to go to Centro. Yes, because I'm not very good at remembering places, and I need GPS to go anywhere apart from Antia, which is a mall very close to our house. But otherwise, to go to any place in Querétaro, I need GPS. And not only that, it's not that I love to eat food and I like to try food, but I don't really go to different restaurants. I'm very particular about few restaurants which I really like, and we usually go there because I don't like to try new food, especially because we don't eat many types of meat. That's one thing, and we don't really like to explore food. So I usually go to the same restaurant again and again. I don't explore new restaurants. So when you ask me questions like, is this restaurant good, or what, suggest us some good restaurants, I don't know. The reality is, I don't know. Another expectations that people have when they hear as Indian mom is that I cook Indian food all the time at home, because they keep asking me questions as to how much is it for the grocery, how much do you spend for Indian groceries. Well, to be frank with you, I don't cook Indian food every day. I cook like 4 or 5 times a week Indian food, and the other 2 or 3 days I'm cooking Mexican. I'm not saying I cook very typical Mexican food, but I keep make simple recipes like chilaquiles, quesadillas, or enchiladas, which are easier to make, and my family likes it too. So I cook that once in a while. I make pasta sometimes. So, I make burger at home. So I make different type of food apart from Indian food, so it's not always Indian food in my house. So I cannot really give you like how much it is for a monthly Indian grocery, because I don't cook Indian food every day. And most of you know that I have two teenage daughters. So many of my friends think that my kids are always helping me at home, and I have two big kids, so they are all the time helping. My house is not a mess, and I have a lot of time in hand because my kids are big. But the reality is, they don't help me in anything. Well, if I ask them, they do it once in a while, but they are busy in their own life. They go to school early in the morning at 6:30. They come back at 2:30, 2:45, and then they have their lunch. They watch TV for some time. They have their homework. So on the weekdays, they're usually busy, and on weekends, they wake up like 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because the other days they're waking up very early. So on Friday night, they watch some movie or they are with their friends, and they wake up very late on weekends, and they hardly have time to help me with anything. And sometimes, yes, if I have a guest and if I ask them to clean something, they do it. But it's not that they are cleaning all the time or they don't make mess in the house. Well, if you see, the most messiest thing in our house are their rooms, especially my older ones. So you cannot really say that because your kids are big, you have a lot of time in hand. No, my house is equally as messy as your kids when they are small. So, no comparisons. And another thing I hear a lot from my friends is, because you have two girls, two teenagers, they must be hanging out with you and you don't need any other friend. You can hang out with them. Yes, I do go out with them. I do go out shopping with them. But it's not like all the time they're hanging out with me. No. In fact, since they are two of same age, they are like 22 months of difference, and that's why they hang out among themselves. They share secrets, they talk a lot about their school, about their friends. They have a lot of gossips to share. So they are talking all the time together. When I go out to a party or when I go to meet my friends, they think that I am all the time with the camera holding and recording things here and there. No, I do record a lot. I do make a lot of reels and shots in the house. But when we are all ready or when we are ready to do it, it's not like I'm with the camera all the time or when I go out. In fact, on weekends, we always have get togethers, but I never record that because I know not everybody is comfortable in front of camera. So if even if I'm posting something about someone, I do take their permission before posting it. So it's not that I'm taking the camera everywhere and recording everyone. No, I record it when I'm in public places where I can record without any permission. But when I go to parties or get-togethers, I usually don't record much.